Everybody, I guess I am live. It looks like a little bit of a delay. Okay. I'm just going to share this to Facebook real quick. Okay. Hopefully you all are seeing this. And I think because I have YouTube open, I need to close that. Okay, perfect. I see it there. So good. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Hopefully this is still streaming. It looks like it is. Okay, I'm going to get started because I am late. Technical difficulties. Thank you for coming by today. This is going to be part 3 of a series. If you have not seen parts 1 and 2, head over to Facebook and check out part 1 and 2. They were done Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. And this is all about how I eliminated clutter from my home office. There is a 3-step system that keeps the clutter from returning, and I am bringing that system to you all this week. So, as I just mentioned, this is going to be part 3, parts 1 and 2. We're done Tuesday and Wednesday. Part 1, I talked about the 5 questions that allow you to organize anything in your home and help to end the cycle of returning clutter. Part 2 is where I showed you how to pick the right storage that'll actually help you stay organized. And today we are going to be talking about a very hot topic, how to get your family members to keep the areas organized even when they are historically unorganized or you guys don't have good systems or routines in place, okay? This is very common, and this is a major stressor for people who thrive in organized environments, and other members of the family or other people in the household don't necessarily have that same feeling, right? Okay, again, I want to just mention that there is going to be a special prize. I will be picking from one person that has commented on all of these videos. I'm sorry, all they need to do is comment on one video with their favorite color. You will be entered into this contest to win something that will help you on your organizing journey. If you share this video, you will get a bonus entry. Okay. Or any of the other videos that you've watched and commented on. Okay. All right. So part 1, we talked about the 5 questions, the who, what, when, where, and why of organizing, or the who, what, when, and why of why a particular place in your home attracts consistent clutter. We talked about that on Tuesday. Go back and watch that video because Wednesday's video and today's video you will have to understand how to use these 5 questions to kind of dissect your organizing project before you can move on to the next 2, right? Just a brief summary, you're kind of getting like a detailed assessment of why the clutter is kind of ending up there in the first place. And once you have that, you're able to pick out storage that helps you stay organized, storage that makes sense. You won't waste time on buying storage that's not going to work, and keep your area cluttered. And it's also going to help us in this next section that we're going to talk about today. So Wednesday, I talked about the storage that helps, storage that is actually going to help you stay organized. Storage, I believe, is very individual for people, whereas what I would need to stay organized is going to be totally different than what somebody else in my house needs to stay organized. But I'm going to talk to you today about how to kind of blend those 2 together. So as a household, you can keep the spaces how you'd like to keep them. Okay, so step 3 in this process is getting your family on board, okay? In order to keep a space organized, you have to have some level of routine to keep the area organized. Now, this can be something super simple. Other people may have like a full-fledged 1 through 10 type of routine, and anywhere in between on the spectrum. So the important thing is that you want to have the routines, whatever you create to keep the area organized, you want to keep those routines close to the existing habits in the space already. Okay. Like I said, the routine can be whatever you want, strict or not strict. They do need to have these 2 things in order for the routine to work. It needs to be based on those 5 questions that we talked about on Tuesday. And it also needs to be super close to what you are already doing in the space. Okay, why is this so important? Because it's so much easier for someone to follow a new routine if it's incredibly close to what they're already doing already. The less they have to change, the easier it's going to be for them to start implementing this new way of doing things in the home, right? You have to excuse me, my allergies are just ridiculous today. Okay, so here's an example. Instead of the stores, because of COVID, instead of the stores that want us to come in with clean hands, leave with clean hands, right? They want us to, everybody's wash your hands, whatever. We all know this. We've been doing this for a year, right? But instead of the store expecting us to just remember to do that, instead of the store expecting us to remember to wash our hands before we leave the house and make sure you put hand sanitizer on before you walk into the store, they go ahead and have the containers necessary right there at the entrance of the store for you. Entrance and exit. They're like, hey, don't even worry about it. We got you. We're just going to put this right here. You don't have to remember. It's right here for you, right? So this is along the lines of what I'm referring to as far as keeping the routine close to what you're already doing. Okay, so here's an example of what used to be the dumping ground in my home office in my home. So the picture there on the right with all the purple, I used to have my office set up in that little nook area just past the dining table there. And the dining table used to be a place where every single thing would just end up on and in and around the dining room. So we're talking shoes, book bags, food, groceries, pocketbooks, whatever it was, it ended up on that daggone dining room table, right? And so I had to go through those 5 questions first. I had to go through the who, what, when, where, and why. And everyone was putting things on that dining room table. That was the who. Everybody was doing it, including me. The where, it was ending up on the dining room table and in or around the dining room. When, this happened anytime anybody came in the home, that's where their stuff went. And we discovered that the why was because we didn't have a traditional entryway. We had an older home, and this home had this really old school, what looked like what they joked about it and called it a skeleton key. This really old key for the front door. So this was nothing you could like put in your pocketbook and carry around. Like it was like a real, like you'd see on a cartoon. I think of like Scrooge for some reason, whatever. A really old key that you couldn't really like carry around traditionally to open the front door. So we never used the front door, right? So we would always enter the home through the kitchen, which was at the back of the home. And then the next room you would come to was the dining room. So naturally, the very first place we could actually drop something, put something down, leave to like adjust, take coats off, whatever, was the dining room. So because we didn't have a traditional entryway, everything ended up in the dining room and all over the table. And what I did to solve this challenge was, because our routine was to come through the back of the house and drop stuff in the dining room, I created the entryway storage in the actual dining room. Now, this is not conventional, but it actually kept all the clutter from just chilling on the dining room table and actually be hung up in its location. Shoes had a bin to go to, you know? What would have happened if I would have put this same type of entryway storage near the actual entryway of the home, near the front door where that hallway was, plenty of space to have that entryway dynamic going on? It never would have made it over there, right? Nobody ever goes in that door. Everybody's still going to drop it at the dining room table. And so that's why I decided to create it there instead of putting it in the actual entryway. I just added that one tiny step, which was put your coat on a hook or put your shoe in a bin. It was already in the dining room where they were already sitting the items. You see? Okay, so a new way of thinking, a new routine doesn't have to be hard, right? It doesn't have to be something that others are going to refuse to try if it's so close to what they're already doing. It's just that one extra step, right? There is so much more to this framework and to this 3-step system that I went ahead and created something to guide you through step by step through this entire process. Overwhelmed to Organized is a course. It is a self-paced course where you will work on creating more space in your home. We're still spending a significant amount of time in our home. Create more room for what you love. Remove those distractions from your home office space, if that's where the returning clutter is for you. Give you more mental energy to spend on thinking about what you love and what you enjoy doing. This also will help you take more inspired action in your business. If you are working around clutter and a constrictive atmosphere, having this kind of cleared out for you, have that creative space, that open space to create, is going to do wonders for your business. This is also going to typically lead to more clients and more revenue for you, right? So this is unlike other home organizing courses where I do teach you how to declutter, sort, and organize your stuff, but my framework is rooted in finding out the actual cause of the disorganization and giving you the tools to create routines to address those causes, okay? So this course is going to take you from a deep dive into the 5 questions all the way into creating and implementing the routines and everything in between. You can get your space organized with the time you have available. You don't have to worry about restricting it to a certain time frame of when if you were to hire someone to come to your home. Everything has to be done right then and there. And say your schedule does not allow for something like that. Also, you don't have to have anybody come into your home. You can do this with you and your family. Your children can even help out once you get some of the things going initially, some of the assessment stuff going initially. You have something to refer back to when you get stuck in the organizing process. You have this resource that you can go back to and refer. If you hire someone, you don't have them for that time after that. You're just relegated to that time frame that they're actually there, right? This includes an assessment and audit where you'll go over the questions, your goals, and the action plan to actually start the project. There are several ways that you would start the project depending on your project. I go through all of that. Clear space to create. You will declutter, organize, and reassemble the entire area. And then I even talk to you about how to create those routines, how to implement them, and figure out is everything working? What can be tweaked to make this situation better for me and my family, right? So this also has, PDFs, there's flowcharts, how-tos. This will help you make decisions with ease. You do not have to sift through Pinterest because you'll have all the visual reference sheets right there for you. This can, as I said before, be used on future projects. This is not just for this one room, okay? This is for every project that you have that may have that returning clutter dynamic, right? Guides on making decluttering decisions, how-tos for organizing common groups of items, flowcharts for ordering your steps throughout the process, okay? This is really special. I am having a weekly office hour for the people that sign up for this course. That means you get in the moment advice. You get to hop on Zoom with me once a week. This is built-in accountability. So say you get the course, you don't have to worry about forgetting that it's there. You have a weekly call where you can come talk to me. We can share your screen where you're panning around your room, asking questions, right? You get your specific challenges worked through live with a coaching session with me and the other people in the group. So even though this is self-paced, it's amazing because you still get my direct expertise every single week with your project, okay? This is, like I mentioned, a Zoom call. You can ask your questions. You'll be able to hear from other people, their questions, their experiences, and what their challenges are and or solutions have been as well. If you do not want to share on a Zoom call, you do have 24-hour email assistance with me. You can email me. I will email you within 24 hours. You can email me a video. You can email me a voice message and just talk some things out. I will get back with you within 24 hours. So say the weekly office hour has already happened and you have questions the day after or 2 days after, you don't have to wait till that full next week. Just shoot me an email and I will email you back with a solution to work through the challenge you're having. And these can be as small as like, should I sell this or donate? Or it could be difficult like, look, I got this from my grandmother. She's no longer with us and I cannot give it away. I don't feel right giving it away, but it is taking up literally half the home. Exaggeration, but just giving you an idea of some of the levels of things that I can help you work through together. Okay. Storage Solutions Hub, this is actually in progress. The rest of the course is actually live right now, but there will be a page on the site where you can go through, find exactly what you need. Everything is going to be sorted out for you. You're not going to have to like sift through like an Amazon, so to speak. It's going to be like, you need a bin, you need it to be low height, and you need it to have a lid. You can go right there and find that thing. You won't have to search for hours on any of that. This is going to be the links to products. I'm going to put things in your price point. I'm also going to give you suggestions if you want to DIY the storage as well. So all of this is valued at over $2,000. Okay, this is the 9-module course, Declutter and Organizing Toolkit, weekly office hour, 24-hour email, Storage Solutions Hub, all valued at over $2,000. And if all this did was give you a way to keep any area in your home organized, any area. Would a one-time payment of over $2,000 be worth it? If all this did was give you more usable space in your home, more square footage, y'all, without having to move, right? Would $2,000 be worth it? If all this did was remove the mental blocks you have from the excess clutter around your home, think about how often you are sitting somewhere within your home and you're looking over to the right and you just see this pile of whatever, and and then your mind goes to that and the frustration of that. Think about how many times you do that throughout the day, the week, the month, right? So I decided that I could help more women and offer my framework as a course and make it more accessible and reach more people if I were to do the framework in this way. And so today's price, and for the next, I think it's 96 hours until Monday morning, you can get access to this course for just $497. Okay, that includes the 9-module course, the toolkit, the office hours, 24-hour email, the storage solutions hub, and for the next 96 hours until Monday morning, you are able to have one 45-minute one-on-one session with me. These are sessions I reserve for my VIP clients that I work with one-on-one. You have access to me for 45 minutes to go over any part of the course before you start the course, to give you a jump start. You can use it for later on when you're during the course. If maybe you want to use it for the routine section, whatever you want to use it for, it is up to you. You have that one-on-one session where you talk privately with me about your specific organizing project, okay? This one-on-one call alone is valued at $297. I am including this in the course price. So it's still going to be $497 with all that, the bonus one-on-one session, storage hub, email, office hours, toolkit, 9-module course, all of this for $497, right? So imagine working in your home office and no longer being haunted by the piles of clutter that used to surround you and your creative energy, or that are currently surrounding you and you're creating a creative energy, blocking your creative energy, right? This course does come with a guarantee. You can try the course for a week. If you decide that this isn't the way you'd like to organize your house, you get a full refund within 7 days of paying for the course. So look, the average American spends 1 year of their life looking for lost or misplaced items at home and in the office. That's a whole year gone, y'all, of looking for some stuff. Okay. So you can start getting these areas cleared and freed up in your home now, or you can spend the entire summer trying to have fun, but wishing you did get this stuff straight and in order, right? It's almost June, June is right around the corner. Kids are about to be out of school. How much free time do you think you might have once they don't have school anymore, even if they are home? You know what I mean? Okay, again, this is the link here, this bit.ly link down here. I will drop it into the YouTube live as well as the video that I shared on Facebook. It is a bit.ly link /3E, capital N, capital S, capital P, capital Z, lowercase v. There is more info on that page for you as well. Like I said, if you sign up before Monday morning, you get that bonus session one-on-one with me. And do not forget, there is going to be a special prize drawing tomorrow. Join me on Facebook. Comment your favorite color on this video or any of the videos from Wednesday or Tuesday. And if you share the video, you get a second entry as well for this special prize that I'm giving away tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing Q&A on the things that I discussed over the past 3 days. So you don't want to miss that. And that'll be at 12 p.m. as well. Okay. Thank you guys for coming by and listening. Again, if you have any questions at all, please put them down in the comments so that I can answer them tomorrow during our live session. Okay. Bye, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this off.